Ever wondered if she's secretly keeping tabs on you? You know, like you see her around more often than usual, or maybe she laughs a little hard at your jokes? Don't worry, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into the 6 signs that she might be checking on you without you even knowing. We're talking full-on detective mode, folks. Buckle up. Alright, picture this. You're chatting with your buddies, casually mentioning your weekend plans to try that new ramen spot downtown. Suddenly, bam! There she is, scrolling through Instagram at the exact same ramen spot the very next day. Coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe she's got her finger on the pulse of your life like a heart rate monitor. Think about it. Does she always seem to be in the loop about your hobbies, your favorite bands, even that weird obsession you have with collecting vintage thimbles? Hey, no judgment here. If she's dropping knowledge about your life like she's writing your biography, my friend, she's doing some recon. And it's not just about showing up at the same places. Maybe you mention you aced a big presentation at work, and the next day she's showering you with compliments like you just won an Olympic medal. Or you casually mention your love for a certain obscure indie band, and bam! She's suddenly their biggest fan, quoting lyrics like a champ. Look, I'm not saying she's hired a private investigator or anything, although wouldn't that be hilarious? But she's definitely paying attention. And that, my friends, is a good sign. It means she's interested in what you're interested in, and she wants to be part of your world. Okay, let's talk social media. We all do it, right? Scrolling, liking, maybe leaving a witty comment or two. But there's a difference between casual scrolling and full-on digital detective work. If she's constantly liking, commenting on, or even just viewing your stories, that's a pretty good indicator that you're on her mind. And hey, I'm not just talking about the thirst traps, folks. I'm talking about those random memes you share at 2 a.m., the blurry photos of your dog, even those long rambling posts about your favorite video game. You know, the ones only your mom usually reads. And let's not forget about the power of the emoji. Is she dropping those heart eye emojis like they're going out of style? Or maybe she's using that fire emoji so much, you're worried your phone might spontaneously combust. These, my friends, are not just emojis. They are digital smoke signals, letting you know she's into you. But here's the real clincher, the strategically timed DM. You know what I'm talking about. You post a story about your killer guacamole recipe, and bam! She slides into your DMs with a casual, "That looks amazing." Or, "I've always wanted to try making guacamole." Coincidence? I think not. She's creating opportunities to connect with you, even if it's just about avocados. Alright, this next sign is where things get a little spooky, like finding out your goldfish can predict the weather. You're chatting with her and she casually drops some knowledge about you that you swear you never told her. It's like she's got this secret intel, this insider information about your life that would make even the CIA jealous. Maybe she knows about your childhood pet hamster, Mr. Nibbles, or that time you won the school spelling bee by correctly spelling onomatopoeia. Yeah, show off. You're sitting there scratching your head, wondering, did I tell her that? Did I accidentally leave my diary lying around? Is she secretly reading my thoughts? Relax, buddy. She's not psychic, probably. She's just been doing her homework. And by homework, I mean she's been talking to your friends. She's been asking those subtle, sneaky questions, trying to gather as much intel on you as possible. Think of it like she's putting together a puzzle, and each little tidbit of information is a piece that brings her closer to the complete picture, you. Chapter 4. Is that her, again? Okay, so you're at your usual spot, the coffee shop where they know your order by heart. You're minding your own business, sipping your extra shot latte, when suddenly, you see her. Again, it's like she's got a sixth sense for knowing exactly where you'll be and when. The gym, the bookstore, that weird little dive bar you like with the questionable karaoke nights. She just magically appears, like a beautiful, slightly stalkerish ninja. Now I know what you're thinking, Jimmy, maybe she just really likes that coffee shop too. And hey, you're right, maybe she does. But when it happens once, twice, 3 times, that's not just a coincidence, my friend, that's strategic planning. She's putting herself in your orbit, increasing the chances of a chance encounter. She wants to bump into you, to strike up a conversation, to make you think, wow, we have so much in common. We always seem to end up at the same places. And you know what? It's working. Chapter 5. Wait, why are her friends staring at me? You know you've reached peak, she's totally into you territory, when her friends start getting in on the action. Suddenly you're like a celebrity, the center of attention, but instead of paparazzi, it's her friends giggling and whispering behind their hands. You catch them staring at you across the room, maybe even throwing a thumbs up your way. They're like a team of undercover agents, gathering intel and reporting back to their leader, aka, the girl of your dreams. And then there are the accidental introductions. You're at a party, minding your own business, when suddenly, you're face to face with her entire squad. They're asking you questions, laughing at your jokes, maybe even slipping in a few compliments about your great sense of humor or your amazing dance moves, even though you have 2 left feet. Don't be fooled, my friend. This is not just a friendly meet and greet. This is a full-on interrogation disguised as casual conversation. They're trying to figure out if you're worthy of their friend, if you're the real deal, if you're the one who's finally going to break down her walls and steal her heart. No pressure. Chapter 6. Dude, even don't ask that many questions. This last sign is a dead giveaway, the smoking gun, the final piece of the puzzle that proves, without a shadow of a doubt, that she's got it bad for you. I'm talking, of course, about the interrogation of the mutual friends. You see, when a girl likes you, she doesn't just want to know about you, she wants to know about you. And who better to ask than those who know you best, your friends. She'll casually slip your name into conversation like it's nothing, no big deal. Oh, your name? Yeah, I think I've met him once or twice. Why do you ask? But don't let that innocent act fool you. She's a master of disguise, a regular Sherlock Holmes of the heart. She'll ask about your hobbies, your interests, your favorite pizza toppings. She'll want to know about your past relationships, your hopes, your dreams, your deepest fears. She'll even ask about that weird birthmark you have shaped like the state of Texas. Hey, it happens. And the best part? Your friends will be completely oblivious to her true intentions. They'll be flattered by her interest, eager to share their vast knowledge of all things you. Little do they know they're playing right into her hands. Outro. So there you have it, folks. The 6 telltale signs that she's secretly checking you out. If you noticed any of these signs, she might just be keeping an eye on you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights. Now, I'm not saying you should go out and accuse her of stalking you or anything, unless of course you want to scare her off completely. But it's always good to be aware of the signs, right? And remember, sometimes curiosity is just a sign of interest, so if you're into her too, maybe it's time to make a move. You never know where things could lead. Just promise you'll invite me to the wedding.